Hey guys, welcome to another lovely episode of G&A Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Sober Oni, along with
Drooby-doo.
yes, the barely alive, barely speaking Drew B. Doo.
I went out last night and I'm also kind of sick.
Bad, kind of sick.
Sick. I'm like, well, not super sick. Like my throat's just kind of shot right now.
Bad decisions.
Everywhere.
Bad decision making. But you know what wasn't bad decision making? Watching the anime we watched this week. So let's get right into it with Steins Gate 0, episode 9.
Oh my god, you kind of terrified me just now.
Why? With how great my presentation is?
Yeah, like you like almost shouted it like a hungry lion.
I'm hungry to talk about the amazingness that was episode 9 of Steins Gate 0. Specifically, the whole Suzuha subplot part of it.
Yeah, that was like really amazing. Like, she really Suzuha literally is not playing any games anymore. Cause like I feel like in this episode, not a lot. In some of the things where not a lot happened, but the way it was presented was really well done.
Oh yeah, almost nothing happened this episode in terms of the plot. But my big complaint, one of my big complaints was like, oh, I'm not a big fan of Suzuha because she seems so confrontational and off-putting in this season, and she was super confrontational this episode.
Oh yeah, I got a little like nothing says confrontation, like literally pointing a gun at someone.
But I like how they kind of actually made Daru out to be a good father, and he's like de-escalates the situation, and they had that little cute moment in the time machine where they fall asleep on each other, and he comforts her, and she's all like, "Daddy, I need daddy." So
yeah, that
was cute, and it gave her more to her character than just mopey, aggressive.
Yeah,
girl.
mopey, bitter. I'm tired of this shit. Yo, she was not playing the games anymore. She was like, get the fuck back.
I'm surprised she actually shot at him. Like, I thought when she shot, it was gonna be like
that was really cool. That was
a
really good climax. Like,
that was a great
to the
moment.
Scene.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, she actually did shoot at him.
She's like, I ain't playing around, bitch.
I liked how he had the scar for the rest of the episode too on like his cheek, like everywhere he went afterwards. No one questioned why he has like a scar on his cheek or whatever.
Shit, I don't know the girl's name. The one that kind of looks like Chie from Persona 4.
Oh, Mayuri's cosplay friend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that happened.
So, fun fact, she actually passes out. We learned that she actually passes out at the same time that Okabe does, and she actually has the memories of the other timeline.
Yeah, so she kind of, I guess, shares Okabe's ability a little bit, somewhat. Mm-hmm. If she did have cognition, like when she was in the maid cafe in the last episode and crying and stuff, she must have actually remembered all that. Yeah, so that's interesting. So I guess she's going to be a major character.
What was it called? Reading Steiner?
Yeah, Reading Steiner. So I guess she's going to play a major part in it. Mm-hmm. Which is cool. I mean, it's like a random character.
Yeah, I feel like she literally just never existed, and then she's like, "I'm just here to be another person with reading
Steiner."
So, to be fair, this is an alternate timeline, so it's like,
yeah,
can't be like mad that she's not there. Like she wasn't there in one timeline and is here in this one. Like that's.
And I do point. I like her and her friend. I don't trust them. I feel like they are part of the enemy, but I still like them. They're really cute and fun. They're the only two fun characters in this depressing show right now.
Yeah, totally. It was just a good episode.
I liked how they showed a lot of like introspecting with him, like when he was trying to figure out what's going on, and you see like Kurisu talking to him, and he's like bouncing ideas off of her in his head, which is fun. That was a good moment to show. They try to get as much Kurisu into the show, to the series as possible.
As
like,
they can. Like,
even
wow,
when she's
she is
dead.
Everywhere for you're everywhere for a dead girl.
Yeah, even when she's dead, she has the most screen time of any of the characters.
Literally.
Maho was good. I loved the Maho scene where she just made her room a mess and has like Red Bulls everywhere.
Yes, as I was finishing my Red Bull, I was like, yes, I understand your pain.
It made me realize there's a distinct lack of Dr. Pepper in this series so far, which makes me think that once Okabe becomes Kyoma again, maybe he'll get his Dr. Pepper ads back in.
Hopefully.
Dr. Pepper is actually symbolism for hope in the series.
Exactly. Like, when you start seeing Dr. Pepper everywhere, that's when you know nothing but good times.
But yeah, I was gonna. The thing is, I was gonna make an episode of the week. There's so many good episodes for so many shows.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I seriously had trouble picking an episode of the week this week.
Yeah.
I think I know what it is.
I know what mine is, definitely. Like 100%.
Is it this next one we're gonna talk about?
I don't know. It depends what the next one is.
The next one is Boku no Hero Academia Season 3, Episode 10.
Nope.
Nope, not for me either, actually.
It was close. Was another close one because this was just a really good episode. Like, it's literally like I don't have any notes to say on this because it was just a giant, huge fight.
They did what you wanted them to do. They didn't fight. They didn't fight the enemies. They
did
actually
not fight the enemies.
Did an escape plan.
And that is why I love this. Oh, God damn it! Like this is why I love this season because it's literally just doing everything I want it to do. Like, all those things I'd be like, it'd be nice if X, Y, and Z happened. And then they do it. I'm like, whoa!
What? A shonen where they didn't have the main characters fight? You know what I really liked about this episode? Is that the villain isn't a dick. Like, he actually seems like, this is just a guy who has contrasting ideas with the main characters, but it seems like a nice guy because he cares about his disciple as much as All Might cares about Deku. Yeah. So, like, you actually see him try to get his disciple to escape and save his team.
Like, whatever. Like, yeah, exactly.
He actually cares about his comrades and stuff. So, I don't know. It just seems like, oh, cool. We actually have a villain that's somewhat sympathetic. And that's interesting. Mm-hmm. He's also super OP.
Oh, I mean, the ability to, like, take people's powers and then use them? Yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, I like the I just like the flow of this episode. Like, it wasn't, if you think back on it, it wasn't that action filled, but
it wasn't.
The action it did have was well done,
and it was well paced in between, like to make it seem like it was just like action packed.
I think that the rescue plan that they had was a little bit like
that was a little bit
poke
bullshit,
holes in that,
only because like when Bakugo like launched himself like a madman, I'm just like, wait, you could have done that besides doing like that whole like without the escape plan.
You didn't need them for that. You could have just launched yourself like 100 feet in the air and left. But I mean, no one really had the ability to fly. I guess the magnetism guy, but I don't think Bakugo knew what his power was to begin with, and even if he did, I feel like he could outrun him. So
yeah.
Kind of makes me wonder why Bakugo didn't just leave on his own.
I don't know. It's very weird. But yeah, other than that, rip Jeansist.
Oh, Jeans just got fucked up.
That made me so sad.
I'm pretty sure he's still alive, but he got fucked up.
I want him to be alive. But I feel like they may have killed him off. Like that'd be very like. That would only make sense in the way if he died because this whole arc was very Bakugo centered, and Jeansist did raise Bakugo, like he did mentor him.
Oh my god, what if All Might and Jeansist die, and it's like the mentors for Bakugo and Midoriya die?
Oh my god.
Layers.
That'd be so good. That'd be so good. Don't let that happen. I don't want that to happen.
Me either.
Because I like them.
Yeah, I really like, especially All Might. I love All Might. As far as like teaching figures go in anime, All Might's probably up there, like in my top 5. And then we have the whole Mount Lady. I love Mount Lady just because she's so stupid every time.
She's so funny, yeah. Like when she takes the hit to the face.
Yeah, to block the guy and go, stupid kids.
Ugh.
Yeah, Mount Lady I love Mount Lady. Everything else was good. The pacing was good. I love the dramatic faces that they always do when they're about to die or whatever. Toga was great in the like 3 lines that she had.
Oh yeah.
Toga is my new favorite character. I don't care anymore.
Yeah,
Toga
really?
is just,
I didn't get that idea.
Toga is love. Toga is life. She's my favorite character in the series. She's my favorite character. I want to say in the season, but I'm not 100% on that yet. But I love Toga. Absolutely adore Toga. I need a Toga figure and like a Toga Dakimakura
I do not care for her. No, she's good. Like, I like her in the series. Don't love her that much. See, anything else to say before we move on? No, I think that covers it.
Yeah, I think we touched on everything. The problem with this episode for me was it just, I didn't really get anything unexpected from it. Like, I knew that All Might was going to fight this guy. I guess the most unexpected thing is All Might looks like he's about to get fucked up next episode.
Yeah, word. I'm kind of scared for that. I'm scared for him. Also, when you said it, like, do you mean, like, just as a character he's the best teacher, or do you think he's, like, a good teacher?
Oh, no, as a character, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm like, as a teacher, he could...
As a teacher, he hasn't done that much, honestly.
Yeah, he hasn't done anything.
So... Alright, let's move on to... This is actually in 3rd place now. That's kind of crazy. In terms of popularity rankings.
Not surprised.
I'm not surprised either, but if I didn't know there was that many people watching it. So, next up we have Hinamatsuri episode 10.
Oh, bitch. I don't even know where to start with this at all. Like, he told me, like, I feel like this anime has reached this point where it could literally go in whatever direction they want, and I'll just be okay with it because they execute it so well. Like the whole thing with the whole Hitomi thing. Like, my lord, it was so silly, but yet her reactions were so like I don't know. It's so weird. It's like the way she reacted to everything was just incredibly human because she just feels like one of us. So it's like, I actually feel bad for her. Like, this is totally stupid and hysterical, like, circumstances, but I feel bad for her.
Yeah, and the funniest part about it is that all her situations are very easy for her to get out of. Like, she could just be like, I'm a middle schooler, I can't do that, or just say no to certain things, but she's too kind and, like, not confrontational that she just goes with the flow, and it just carries her to, like, really weird and horrible places.
I mean, I wouldn't call that $1,500 apartment.
Yeah, so that's actually great rent. I would move into that fucking apartment in a second.
I'm like, first of all, wait, didn't they say it was like 50? No.
It was 150. It was 300,000 yen, which is about $3,000. But then they gave her a half price. So for that apartment, with that skyline, in Tokyo. Take that in a second.
Exactly, 100%. It was, that was some prime real
estate. I can't feel that bad for her. I'm like, I'd work 4 jobs if I can get that apartment.
I mean, it's not that serious for me, but it was definitely really cute.
I definitely liked
the whole thing when she was like working in the office, and then like that was the whole thing.
Oh my god!
And all the girls like, yo, this is like, it was just because it was so real. With the girls talking shit about the new one, yada yada yada. This shit happens, guys.
It was the one where she took Rob for like a smoke break, and she's like, you must have a pimp, I bet, right? And Tommy's like, what the fuck is going on? Right. What are you talking about? Like, no one can tell she's a great middle schooler.
Like, not at all. Like, oh, God, she looks so young. She probably does that to us. So she gets jobs with pedophiles.
Yeah. The other thing that really got me this episode was that Hitomi's mom is, like, younger looking than she is.
And, like, shorter and everything.
When Hitomi walked into her apartment in the beginning of the episode and then her mom was there, I'm like, oh, like her younger sister or something? And I literally thought, like, oh, it's going to be her younger sister trying to blackmail her. Like, I'll tell my parents that, you're out or something. Nope, it's her mom.
No, that was, her whole story is just, like, so stupid, amazing, crazy. Like, I can't.
It's such a simple concept, but it's, like, the way that they keep stretching it out is hilarious. Like, there's unlimited potential for how crazy the shit that can happen in her life is.
Like, next week, with that, we need someone like that. You can be on the cabinet for, like, the prime minister.
Prime minister or something. Oh, my. If the series ends as, like, Hitomi as the prime minister or something, that I would fucking die. The second half of the episode was also pretty good. I love all the Anzu parts.
Yeah, they're all great because they're just. It's like she's just such like. I don't know. It's so weird. I never expected her to be like such a good girl, you know.
Like when she first showed up, I thought she would be like the troublemaker-ish one.
Like annoying, like always yelling stuff like, "I challenge you, shut down. I'm yelling really loud. Believe it." Like, I thought that's what she would be like. But in reality, she's very she's very sweet and very kind. Like she still kind of has that feisty attitude, but it's like she just really cares.
Yeah,
it's because she's just really emotional, and I love it.
I loved when she showed Hitomi her money, and then Hitomi's like, "Oh, okay. What am I supposed to react to?"
Like five. You're like, yeah. What was it, like 50? Like 5,000 yen.
Yeah.
Which is like $50.
Yeah, and Hitomi's like,
and she's like, so.
Which is an amazing allowance for a middle schooler.
Yeah. That is a lot. I'm like, what if my parents gave $50?
$50.
Like for allowance, like a week or something. Ugh.
I'd be spending a lot of it on the gacha. The also that whole direction of the episode with the horse racing.
The horse racing. First of all, when did what's
Sabu?
Yeah, when did Sabu become like a piece of shit? Like
he was a piece since last episode with the whole thing.
Yeah. There's a whole not telling anyone about like the conversation between Nita and the old guy. He's been a real piece of shit. Like.
Hitomi also, I'm thinking back on it, Hitomi made that part of the episode too because of her reactions.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna be sick. I need stomach medicine.
when Anzu's like, yeah, sure, I'll gamble. And then Hitomi's like, oh god, I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah. I love Hitomi so much. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the whole thing of Anzu not being like her not using her power to kill the horse was pretty good too.
I know. She's just like, I can just fall over. We will kill it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was really.
And it just wrapped up so heartwarmingly with the massages and stuff. All the Anzu episodes. You're right. There is a pattern. The pattern is Anzu just makes you feel heartwarming and sweet and comfortable. You know, Hitomi's just laugh at her pain. Hina's just all over the place. It's just like Hina's just crazy shit happens.
Yeah, Hina's just like whatever, like I just do whatever.
And we didn't see anything from Mao. Yeah.
We didn't see anything from Mao. We didn't see anything from Hina either.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Hina was not in this episode at all. Like even as a cameo or anything.
Yeah, literally, she just was. Her presence was not here. Which is it fucked up that I'm okay with that?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, like.
I love Hina too, but
I love her, but she's literally like,
she's my least favorite of the three.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
She's easily third place.
So
it's definitely Hitomi, Anzu, and
then Hina.
Yeah.
So great episode. Yes. I am in love with this series.
I'm so sad it's ending.
I really want something. I know it's hope beyond hope, but I want a season 2. I really want a season 2.
Only Sedokai gets a season 2.
Why?
We wasted all of our hopes and dreams on Sedokai, and then they're like, you get season 2, you get some OVAs, you get a movie.
Did you watch the movie yet?
I didn't watch the movie yet.
Me either. We gotta do a movie night.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Next up is
our episode of the week.
Which one is it? Oh, yes, it is, actually. My episode of the week is...
It's mine as well.
Golden Kamuy.
Episode 9.
Yeah, this is our episode of the week.
I can't even remember what the fuck...
There literally was just, like, so much happening. This literally outpaced Boku no Hero Academia in terms of, like, action and shit.
Yeah. No,
easily.
Very easily.
Literally from the get-go, it's like... Like, the opening scene is, like, a Sipra literally finds, like, the decapitated head of the guy that the serial killer killed from last episode. And it's, like, she's like, something bad's going to happen.
Literally from the opening scene up until the ending of the episode, it was just a non-stop, like, roller coaster ride of just shit happening all over. It felt like a Spanish soap opera kind of thing where it's like, oh no, we found the head. Oh no, Sugimoto disappeared with him. Oh no, the 7th Division showed up and we gotta hide in a mansion. Oh no, they're actually in the mansion.
Oh no, some guy spotted us. Oh no, this guy killed them both and got shot. Like, By the way, bullshit death, because you know I was going to bring it up. Literally, the serial killer stabbed the guy through his eye, which I had to explain to Oni, is kind of in front of your brain, so your brain is also getting stabbed. You do not have time to be like, oh, take up your gun and shoot him, because you're dead already. You're actually dead.
These are some tough guys.
No. No, I don't know. I mean, it was cool. I'm just nitpicking just to nitpick. I'm just like, why?
The way that this dude was dying, first off, I'm mad you picked that as your point of the episode that was unrealistic, because it took forever to kill this one serial killer. He got stabbed by a bunch of people, actually. He got shot by the
He got shot by and then after getting shot, he just got killed by Sugimoto.
Sugimoto stabbed him, and then the orca grabbed him. He was still alive when the orca had him, I think.
No, he died,
Well, no, because he was thinking when the orca was, tearing him apart. He was just like, oh, I'm being eaten by a wild animal like my brother was, and...
Yeah, and then he died.
So it took a gunshot, a stab, and
multiple stabs.
Multiple stabs, and then literally an orca came out of nowhere and just ate him.
Yeah, I feel like he definitely literally should have just died when Sugimoto kind of stabbed him in the chest, but...
Mm-hmm. Good to know that happens too. An orca just pops out of nowhere and eats you.
And then, of course, as he's getting thrown up in the air, he pops a boner one last time.
Yes. Did you notice that? Well, I'm pretty sure you did. But the whole episode is structured, the first half, of shipping them somehow. Sugimoto getting naked and jumping in the ocean.
Yeah.
And, having their intimate moments and stuff, and clutching each other.
Don't worry, I'll make sure I always remember you.
Oh, he's stabbing me. It's going inside me.
Oh my god, yeah.
They were eroticizing his murder to the umph degree.
Yeah, literally, as he's like, oh my god, it's coming inside.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how dare you? I
love the little touches too, when Sugimoto was getting naked and then Asipa is just trying to cover her eyes, but she's not doing anything.
Yeah, she's her eyes open.
That was the most fan service we got from the series too. Sugimoto getting butt naked. That was great, and that was only the first half of the episode. If that was the episode itself, we would be like, that was a crazy episode.
That's still an episode of the week.
Yeah, it still would have. But nope, we got the whole second half with the fucking old dude, easily now one of my favorite villains. The old guy.
Oh god, yes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Because he shows up, and I'm like, why's an old guy just randomly talking to them? And he's shows himself to Shiraishi, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, Shiraishi is like, oh.
I love how you could just walk up to them and just grab Asipa and hold her up. Oh, what a cute child you have here. Look at those eyes.
Nice eyes and everything. Adorable. As he hands the child back, he's like, I want copies.
Give me the copies.
And then just walks away.
I don't know, I just like all the villains from this. Obviously the 7th Division main guy. There's this whole political faction now within the 7th Division of people who are trying to betray him. And what's his name that was at the village? I forget his name now.
You mean the guy who was hunting the wolf?
Yeah, he was hunting the wolf and they got poisoned and they put him in the village.
Yeah, I literally call him Wolf Guy.
Alright, I'm calling him Wolf Guy. Is it by coincidence that they all happen to look the same in the 7th Division? Aside from that one guy, they all look the same exact way. So it's hard to tell them apart.
Incredibly hard.
But yeah, the 7th Division has the Splinter faction that's just going around trying to betray the main guy, which is awesome. Because now we have another faction of evil people. One of them's a super sniper. Even though they don't have, they have a random old style rifle.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop him. And then literally the rest of the episode was just the old the other guy. First it was that really tense scene between
the wolf guy. It's just a joke.
Yeah, it's just a joke. I just have a gun in her back, and I also like took away your weapons and your guns, and I can easily just kill everyone if I wanted to. But it's a joke.
Yeah, that was fun. I guess they're gonna have like a standoff next episode, which is great because this show's branching out. Like all the characters from the show are so well done, and they just swap between all of them. Like I don't even feel like Sugimoto and Sleepa are the main characters anymore. I just feel like they're
just
part
characters,
of they're part of the main cast, and then it's like Shiraishi's also a main character. Some of the villains, like the guy, the captain for the 7th Division, is just as much a main character as
I love
is.
when he was just like playing piano and shit.
Oh yeah, he knows how to play piano too. I like him. He's like a Joker-esque villain.
Yeah, except like a little bit more killery.
Vote Killery 2020.
Vote what?
Vote Killery 2020.
Vote Killery.
Yeah, so no, great episode. I love all the things that this episode opened up, all the different factions and branching storylines and all that. So definitely the best. I think the best episode of this show so far.
Oh, easily.
Mm-hmm.
Easily. It was so good. It was so good. Just from start to finish.
Remember when we had to choose between this and Dore?
I'm so glad for once we decided to...
Imagine if we picked Dore-ku. Oh, I'm so glad.
You just be angry all the time.
It would be my King's Game 2.0. Alright. So that was great. That was a great episode.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about something that's probably a little bit controversial, as it usually is. High School DxD Hero, Episode 9. Drew just closed his book like he has some shit to say. So, take it away.
Bueno. Let me get really close to the mic. No, you don't have to move away. It's not that serious.
I feel like you're going to hit me.
So, everything was fine at the beginning. Because all they're talking about was like, oh... Excuse me. Oh, this is stuff that's leading up to the fight and yada yada yada. I was like, okay, that's fine. You know, they're talking about stuff. This is leading up to the fight. Nothing too much, like, too crazy is happening. Then we have the love scene between, well, the almost love scene between Issei and Rias. Thank you.
Or Bucho, as he calls her. President. Is her name Rias? I thought it was President.
I thought, yeah, I just, Bucho. Basically, the joke we're trying to get at is basically, Rias gets angry because he just keeps calling her president, like, as if, like, you know, even though they're being, like, they're about to fuck, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'm still calling you president.
Maybe he's trying to roleplay.
You can't roleplay if that's who she really is. That's not how it works. That's not how
like, teacher-student roleplay, but you're actually with your teacher.
That's not roleplaying. That's just illegal.
Well, maybe he has a thing. Like, he's calling her president because he just wants to fuck the president. That's it.
What? But he's already fucking the okay, anyways.
Let him live his fetish out.
She gets mad about this, and she is like, and basically it just leads into like the most over the top forced drama bullshit I have seen in quite some long time. Like when I think about this, it's like, imagine, if you will, Oni complaining about the forced crazy drama of Kuzuno Honkai.
I knew you were going to bring up Kuzuno Honkai.
And then you put it in something as not even drama related, like High School DxD. And then the confusion from that, and that's how I feel right now. Because at least Kuzuno Honkai, if you didn't like the drama, that's fine. But it's a fucking drama anime. If you complain about having too much drama in your drama, then maybe you just don't like drama as much, and that's fine. This, however, was like, we are just shifting genres. We're not even gonna be ecchi. I mean, it was pretty ecchi. And then they were like, let's just be drama. Let's make it. And then it goes on. They have this other scene where she's all like, "Oh, are you gonna protect me?" He's like, "Yeah." "Are you gonna protect all the other girls?" He's like, "Sure." and he's like, "What am I to you?" And I'm like, "Why are you asking this question in front of all your like that's a little awkward, but okay." And he's like, "Oh, you're a president," and he's like, "Oh my god, you idiot!" And all the girls are like, "Oh, Issei, you're kind of stupid. You're kind of fucking dumb." All shitting on him, trying to comfort Rias.
Kill yourself. Even Jasper was shitting on him.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm just like, choto, time out to this. How does it make any lick of sense that all the girls who are trying to fuck Issei literally throughout the entire fucking series are now being all like, "Whoa, you're being so mean to Arias. You messed up with her feelings. How dare you treat her like this?" Like, I'm like,
when you're trying to fuck us behind her back, that's fine. But
that's fine, but not using her real name. Whoa, buddy, that's when we draw the final line. I'm like, the fuck are you like fucking what's her face? Ashia. Oh, he was like, "Oh no, that's horrible," and runs after Rias or something, and I'm like, "You're one of the worst." You literally confessed your love to him. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? What is actually wrong with these people? What is wrong with this fucking anime? No, they tried so hard to do the drama thing, and it's so uncharacteristic and just not good, and it makes me very upset.
I will say I agree with that.
Like, that's why this whole episode just turned me off. Like, if I had to pick an episode that I did not like this week, this would have been it easy. Just because of that, because that was so stupid. That was just dumb.
But what about the chins, though?
The chins are always constantly bad. It's constantly bad. I for this episode, I thought I had some glimmering of hope, because from the front, it was fine, and then they turn to the side, and then, it would just... They go back to being, like, pointed witches again, and I'm just like...
So, I agree that the romance part of this, or, like, the drama part of it, rather, was stupid and forced. Like, why should it... This has never been an issue before, and there's so many other things you can focus on besides, like, he's not calling me president. And as Jello mentioned in the live watch, could have just been, like... She could have easily, when they were trying to have sex in the sauna, which, by the way, having sex in the sauna is not a good idea. But if they were having sex in the sauna, and he was like, "Oh, Bucho," she could have, like, whispered in his ear and been all sexual and like, "Call me Rias." Or something like that. She didn't have to flip out. Like, it's such a minor thing to flip out over. Like, I hate both of them. I hate that Rias, for some reason, is flipping out over this because he called the president for, like, the past year already. And I hate that Issei is now all of a sudden super stupid because he's never been this dense. With one of his major, like, features that I liked about him was, for a harem protagonist, he's surprisingly, like, in touch with the girls in his harem. Like, he knows what to tell them. He's on their level. He gets what's going on. So they just went out of their way to make him surprisingly dense. It's not in his character to be that stupid. They made... Rias's character has been taking a nosedive since season 1.
Oh, yeah.
God, Rias's character is just like...
Like in the whole
Mariana Trench levels of destroying.
In the whole ecchi scene, I was like, I literally said to myself, like, "Oh, how the mighty have fallen."
Mm-hmm. Which I don't, like, if Rias is gonna be a moe blobish kind of like, "Oh, look at me, I'm Issei's waifu" type character, fine. But, like, just... The scale that she was at the beginning of the series compared to where she is now is just laughably so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Because at least she had an identity in the first season. Now it's just like, why are you here? Like, all the girls, aside from her, have more of an identity than she does at this point. She's just kind of like the hag in the group. But aside from that, like, where I disagree with you is...
Wait, the hag in the group? That's kind of fucked up. Continue.
Where I disagree with you is, like, fine, that was stupid and dumb, and it was a dumb decision to focus on it, and it was forced drama, but at the same time, I don't think it's that big a deal. The rest of the episode was fine. The rest of the episode was pretty good, actually. I like that they gave Gasper more lines. I loved Ravel. Ravel's super adorable and cute. Koneko had a great scene. The ecchi that was in this episode was really good. We got funny moments from the press conference briefing with...
Yeah, like, the beginning was
like
good.
Everything aside from the stupid forced... If you remove...
The forced drama literally was, like, half the episode.
It is, but, like, if you removed that part of it, like, the forced drama part...
Yes, then it would be a
10 out of 10 episode. It was a great episode. Maybe not 10 out of 10, but it was a great episode.
Very good.
So...
If it wasn't for that.
I think that's the one major flaw, but outside of that, it was good. So, I would say... one of the... It's so hard to judge the episode, because, yeah, that part was so bad, but the rest of the episode was so good.
Okay, I'll take a general good episode instead of watching anime that's like, oh, we have really good moments, and we have really stupid moments.
That was the one stupid moment it had, though. That's, like, the one bad, stupid moment it's had all season. So
yeah.
I'll give it a pass. I'll give it a pass for now.
I just said I really didn't like it.
That's all. If they harp on it, like, if the next episode's whole theme is, like...
Probably they're gonna come back. They're gonna come back.
If they don't resolve this within the next episode, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, there's no reason for it to bless you. There's no reason for this to last longer than an episode. This drama. If this drama lasts for the rest of the season, I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah.
Ugh.
All right, that's our hero rant. Let's do our Persona 5 rant now. Persona 5 episode 10.
How did I feel about this episode?
That's the problem. I don't feel anything about this episode.
I feel like even if I took notes on it, there wouldn't be much to say. Like, it's just a setup for, like, the new episode.
It was really fast paced, and now that I've actually played ahead in the game, I hate this is why I don't like playing the source material first before I watch the anime, because now instead of enjoying the show, what I'm gonna do is look for all, like, the inconsistencies and parts that they skip over, which to a degree is annoying, but then to a degree is like, maybe you should have focused on this part because it's important. They totally downplayed Anne's interaction with Makoto at the student whatever gathering place, because in the game Anne just goes in on Makoto, and it's a big part. This is huge for Makoto's development. This is where this episode messed up. Makoto's whole thing is she has, like, this breakdown because everyone around her is just bashing her. They're just like, the principal tells her she's shit, then Anne tells her she's shit, and then her sister tells her she's shit, and everyone in the school tells her she's shit, and then she's basically has this breakdown where she's like, you know what, I'm not going to be shit anymore, and then she actually goes to fight gangsters and shit, and then they're like, okay, you need to chill, Makoto, because you just went off the deep end. So they skipped all of that, which is a huge part of her character and the whole defining moment of why she even chooses to join the Phantom Thieves in the first place. So I'm mad that they skipped it. Anne was supposed to go in on Makoto hard on that scene. She was supposed to be like, you're useless for not saving Shiho and blah blah blah. That was a huge scene in the game, and instead they were just kind of just like, you should have done more. Bye Makoto, you should have done more. So I don't know. They missed a huge opportunity. They also skipped the scene with Makoto's sister flipping out, which was hilarious. Because I don't remember how it went specifically, but it was like Makoto was just like, oh, how about them Phantom Thieves, though? And then Makoto's sister's just like, who the fuck think is feeding you? Why don't you do anything for me? She's just like shit on her life for no reason. It's hilarious. Makoto's like, oh, that's nice weather. I'm gonna go to your room and become a college graduate so you can stop leeching off me. So, I don't know. I feel like they missed it, and it was really fast paced, and it was really rushed, and it was just like, alright, fine.
I feel like it didn't have to be, because this is a setup for, like, the next episode, so it's like, how or why does it have to be so fast? I guess it does because it's only 24 episodes.
It is, and that's, again, the major problem with doing a Persona anime is that you can't do it in 24 episodes.
Yeah.
Like, if it was 52 episodes, it could work, I think, fairly well. But 24 is kind of tough to thread the needle. Yeah. I hope they don't fuck up the Futaba arc. I actually just finished playing that Palace, and it was really, really good. Oh, they do certain parts really well, and this was not one of them. This was not an episode that they did particularly well. They tend to do the last episode of the arc really well, like the wrap-up episode, but the episodes where they start the arcs are usually really rushed and all over the place, like this one was.
I don't really have much to say about it because I haven't played that part of the game, so.
But how was the episode overall? Just
like it was okay. Like I knew it was just a setup episode. Like for someone who hasn't watched it, I was like, you know, okay, stuff is happening, so you're shaking, shit's moving, okay, plots advancing, yada yada yada. I guess I had some fun moments when they were trying to get information. That was cool.
Yeah, at least they kept that part.
Yeah, like that was pretty fun. It was alright. I didn't hate it. I
Maybe I should stop playing ahead. Nah, I'll still play ahead.
Yeah, definitely play ahead.
All right. So, you know what? Coming up next is the last episode of Card Capture Sakura Clear Card Hen, episode 22. So, the final episode of the first season, because clearly there's going to be a second one of Card Capture Sakura.
Okay.
All right.
So, excuse me. The quote unquote big reveal when it's not big at all.
Did you see that coming?
Did you see that the first one in the mask was Akio? Not at all. We definitely caught
episode 2.
Yeah, episode 1 or 2. Yeah, it's one of those things of everything's like coming to a head, kind of. Like everything comes to a head. I feel like, you know, Lee is also can't contact his family anymore, to my knowledge. Or maybe it's just Ariel. Like he tries calling Ariel.
Yeah, and it doesn't go through.
Yeah, it doesn't get through. The only thing that I think was, everyone kept talking like really hard, like about like dreaming and stuff. And, like,
this episode and their dreams were just like dreams. Sweet dreams are made of these.
Yeah, right.
So
dream, sweet dream. Hope Buddha. Like
yeah. Like they couldn't hammer home the dream theme anymore if they tried.
Yeah, it was a little hard to swallow, and no pun intended, because my throat is swollen as fuck right now.
The what got me though is about this episode was I liked the episode overall. Well, the first half of the episode annoyed the hell out of me because they brought back those people I hate and her stupid school friends or whatever, and they did the whole thing where she was in class and they kept talking about dreams. It was obnoxious, but the second half was good because we got a good action scene. Yeah. They actually moved along with the plot and all of that. But I also feel like if instead of episode 22, this was like episode 5, it would be like this could have been episode 5 and it would have been perfectly fine.
It would have been 2. I think episode 5 is a bit much for the Akio reveal, even though we all know it's her.
Like we knew it was her since literally episode 10.
Maybe like episode 10 or 12 would have been.
It would still be slow paced if it was episode 10 or 12. I'm just saying, like, it makes this season feel like you knew what was going to happen since episode 1 or 2. And then it takes all the way to episode 22 for it to happen. It's so slow.
I will say, I'm a huge fan of the fact that, even though I know why. No. Yes and no. Like, I get why they just did, like, the big reveal. And, like, the very reveal is, like, not us knowing, is the fact that Sakura knows. And then they're just, like, cucked.
Yeah. And then he restarts time. What I'm curious about is, does that mean that every time that Sakura's been having this dream where she meets Akiho, has that really happened? And then has Kaito just rewind time and you know, Sakura kind of sees it as a dream instead of an actual reality that happened?
I doubt it.
Kind of like that girl from Steins who coincidentally kind of looks like Sakura.
Oh my god.
Conspiracy theory.
Probably not. Only because they go out of their way to say, like, oh, but, like, we really had to do it because Sakura saw her in, like, real life. And also Sakura has no memories of the fight at all.
So far. I don't know if
but I don't think she will. The whole point is that it's like it never happened.
It was all a dream, just like we said 50 times in the beginning of the episode.
Dream. Yeah, and then so basically he runs times like, oh, she doesn't have enough cards yet, yada yada yada.
Yeah, fuck this. She needs more cards. Rewind time.
So they're gonna use that as a reason to make a season 2, where she just gets more cards and more shit happens.
So, what are your expectations for season 2? Alright, what are your expectations versus what do you want to see happen in season 2?
It's definitely gonna be 24 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely gonna be very episodic, just like this one.
Mm-hmm.
I expect not a crazy lot of plot progression. I expect Sakura will finally find out, at the very least, episode like halfway through, if not like at the last 4 episodes, that Akiho is like.
Damn, that's slow.
I wouldn't be surprised. I love the cards. Maybe Mei-Ling might come back season 2.
I think she will.
Yeah, I don't see why she wouldn't. She's like they made her like the best character literally of all time in any series ever. What I would like to happen. I actually wouldn't. It's weird. I actually wouldn't mind that. I'd be okay with all of that. But maybe Sakura finds out a little sooner than like the last 4 episodes, which I know she like. I'm telling you that's what's gonna happen. I'd be surprised if it didn't. Obviously more cards, less friends. I want to go into that tension with her, that tension between her and Lee that popped up in that one episode. I want to go into that.
Mm-hmm.
That I want them to go into. I want them to like flesh out their relationship a little bit more and how it gets complicated by like everything that's happening between her and her. Oh yes, her and her powers. Toya and his powers and what they have to do with Yue, and like how this all means. How her mother fits in all this and like her, experiences with magic and whatnot. Like I feel like they have a lot of things that they can flesh out. Like they have a lot of things they can go into. I just want them to go into them.
I also expect that next season is going to end up being slow. I'll give them more credit than you do. I think it'll be within the first 10 episodes that Sakura will figure out Akiho is whatever she is.
Well, to find out would be like, oh, but then.
What I think is going to happen is she'll find out and not tell Akiho because she'll notice that Akiho doesn't know, and it'll just be like a secret from Akiho.
Yeah, that could happen. Yeah,
I see that happening.
Akiho doesn't know about shit about anything.
No, she does not. She's completely oblivious to everything around her.
Yep, she only just enjoys getting roofied all the time.
All she just exists to get time stopped on. So, I expect that to happen. I also expect that we get more Mei-Ling, of course, because Mei-Ling is wonderful and great, and she deserves more screen time. I expect the next season won't be the last season. Well, I think it's gonna be like next. I'd say 2 more seasons at least, because the first series was like 70 episodes, 72 episodes.
Yeah, but that was like, keep in mind she spent 2 of those seasons collecting all the cards, so that's what this and the other one had in common. And then the 3rd season, she had like a whole new staff, a whole new set of cards.
And I think I think it's gonna be like that formula. Like next season, she's gonna collect more cards, and then there's gonna be another season after that where everything happens. Essentially, like there'll be their big fight. And all
I think the last season, it'll be like the season where everything is like explained. Like her magic will have to be like dealt with. Like,
the Mei-Ling becomes the main character.
Yeah, okay. No,
I expect this to be at least 2 more seasons, and then which I'm fine with. I'm
fine with that.
Yeah,
I literally like, because I love this anime so much. I don't care how long it takes for them to get there, as long as they get there.
I like this anime pretty much just because I love Sakura to begin with, and I like the setting and all the characters, but I love it because it's such a easy watch compared to most other things, while still being fairly entertaining. So I'm all for as many episodes as they want to do. I'm here for it. I'm here to watch it. But what is your overall rating?
8.5.
Somebody's given it thought already.
Yes.
I have not.
8.5. Like, it was great. It was good. Like, I got that 0.5 boost just because it's card captors.
The card captors boost. So what, if next season's perfect, it's going to be a 10.5?
Yes. It'll be the first score.
10.5.
The first score over 10. Easy.
I'm going to give it a 7. It was good. Way above average for an anime, especially a Magical Girl anime.
Way above average. He gives it a 7.
But, well, 5 is average. So, it just wasn't anything extraordinary. I'm upset that the pacing is so slow. But it was cute. There's a lot of cute. And it was inconsistent. Like, there's some episodes that are really, really great, and then some episodes that are just like, ugh.
Okay,
especially the early episodes. The early episodes, there was a lot of episodes. So, it definitely got better as it went along, though. So, that gives me hope. I'm going to give it a 7. Hopefully next season to be a little bit better, a little bit more consistent, a little bit less friends. Less of her friends.
Yes, none of her friends.
None of her friends. Hopefully they die somehow. But, yeah. Alright, that about wraps up this week. I guess that means next week we're only going to have 6 shows to talk about. So that's going to be interesting.
Woohoo!
Yeah, do you have anything you want to add?
I actually don't, because my throat is in so much pain. I just want to die.
Alright, so let's take us out of this. This episode, thank you guys for watching, has been brought to you by our lovely sponsors and patrons. As you can see up top on screen right now, these guys have donated to us and made this show possible, as well as the spotlights and guide videos that we do. If you're interested in being a patron, please do consider this. Also, follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitch and join the party over at our Discord.
It's diggity dope.
It's diggity dope. And now we're going to get out of here before Drew coughs up a lung. So this has been Silveroni and... Yes. And we'll see you next week.
Bye. Bye.